Hi Gigi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking some time to have a little chat about the upcoming European Cup. Let's dive into it. How much are you looking forward to this amazing summer full of hockey?
Well, I'm looking forward to it, because we haven't played any tournament for more than 1 year. We have trained together for hours and hours, but we always train for playing. So that's why we're just waiting for the best moments of the summer.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do one thing, Gigi. We're not gonna use the annoying C words, the yeah, you know the word I mean, the Corona word in this interview, because we're all sick of it and we're all happy that we can finally talk about tournaments again, as you said. So let's look at the past Europeans for Spain. I guess you know how many medals that you won already.
Yeah,
Okay.
I won. Well, actually, we just won once. I just got a medal from an European.
Exactly. I guess you also won one at the World Cup, huh? So I think 2018.
In the World Cup. Yeah,
So those were
yeah.
two bronze medals. So that's setting the tone for the next one. I guess the ambition is to do better, right?
Yeah, of course. And I think, yeah, we have the level enough to do it. And we have been the same team for for maybe 7 years. Like, not a lot of players left the team. So now all the young people, maybe let's say in London, everyone is 30 or 25. So we are more experienced now. So yeah, of course, I think we have the level enough to be better than the other European.
Let's start. You mentioned it's 30 25. I checked prior to the interview, and there's only five, I think, four or five players that are 30 or 31. That's still a very, very young team, right?
Yeah, but if you compare when we started, let's say the project was we started 2013, and we played the European in Belgium.
Hmm.
It was totally different, because maybe the oldest one was 27, and maybe the girls that were now 30 at that moment, we were 23, 22. So it makes a lot of difference now how we can face the tournament, and everyone knows how a European Cup works. It's five matches, that, and how you have to, yeah, maybe the details you need to work for the first part of the competition with the group matches, and then with semi-final and final, or maybe you go down. But I think now we have the experience of the both sides of the competitions, the good one and the maybe the bad one. And I think, yeah, it's one of our strongest point. And maybe if we compare with the other teams, I think we are one of the teams with maybe the average, the age average is the one of the highest one.
Hmm. Yeah, you talked about the good and the bad. If we look back at next year, it's last year, sorry, or yeah, 2 years ago, the edition in 2019. Was that a good for you? Was it a good experience to end up third?
Well, you always want more, and we played. I think the first part of the tournament, of course, we start with Russia, and we're a little bit nervous. But I think during the tournament, we grew as a team, and I think this is a positive part. We gave the hockey that we wanted to give, so we stick to the plan with everything we have trained. We showed our style of hockey, which is, yeah, it's I think it's another positive thing. And at the end, we were during the semifinals. I think, well, we played against Germany, and we had maybe it was because of details that they score one more goal. And I think it's small details in different, like the circles and the damage you cause. They were better some minutes and they got the one more goal. But I think the feeling that we had, it was okay, we didn't perform some minutes, so of course they are an amazing team, they can score. And I think we learned from it. And then the next day we won the bronze medal. So I think, yeah, it was a good tournament for us.
Exactly. And yeah, we're 2 years later now. A lot has happened. Obviously, the competition has been a bit bizarre lately. But I mean, the period that there was no real tournaments and no professional hockey. But do you expect the same teams to compete for the medals, or do you see some other teams coming up strongly this summer?
I don't know, because, well, with this year, I know we cannot say the word, so I'm gonna say it. But yeah, it's a little bit weird because some people have trained a lot, but maybe they haven't competed just till the, maybe some teams with the pro league, some teams they have maybe played against each other, but you don't have a we didn't have a continuous performance. So you never know. As well, the leagues, every country had, let's say in Spain, we played every single match for during our league. So it gives you, yeah, competition and intensity. But some countries they didn't. So I think it's going to be really weird during the European Cup with the results, and because you don't know how is the, maybe the level that the teams are coming. I think it's gonna be. I can't. Uh, Maybe I can say, because I think we're gonna have a lot of surprises.
Okay, but Spain will at least play the final this year.
Yes, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
All
cool.
of that.
Good, good. A completely different question there. I need to ask. I was looking at an interview that you did a while ago with FIH, and you were saying that some of the things you did with the team, and this was in a I think during the lockdown, is you were dancing the salsa with the team. How do you
Well,
how do you do that? Was that through video, through Zoom?
yeah, of course, through Zoom. Like we had to be at home.
I know, but
So
how
and
does that how
sometimes
does that work? How do you do salsa through Zoom with the entire team?
well, because you have a teacher, let's say, a teacher that it's telling you what you have to do and you try it. I guess some people were really good and some people maybe were really bad. I don't know. But the thing is, it was really funny. We did a
Yes.
lot of activities. So yeah, dancing is one part of it. We did Zumba,
Okay, you did
which
Zumba.
was, yeah, I think it's easier than salsa, but it was fun. Yeah.
Okay, let's dive into it more. All right, I've got a question for you from the German captain, or one of the German captains actually, Nikki Lawrence. She was wondering to know what was your most memorable party that you had after one of the games with the
With
Spain,
the national team.
yeah, with the national team. Yeah, you can answer both actually if you want. If you also have one in mind with club hockey, but especially for the national team.
No, 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 we're talking about national teams. Um, that's a good question. That's a good question. Um, I think one of the funniest one, I think it was in the European Cup 2019, because maybe it was the period that everything, like we had the momentum or the positive momentum with the team. We got the medal. It was the second one. And I think we were like full of joy. We had a really, well, we still have, but we had a really, I don't know, really good environment. And yeah, and the night was long. so we could enjoy it a lot. We had some dinner, and then we could party. So it was one of the yeah, one of the best, maybe, yeah, one of the memorable one that I can tell after a tournament. Because with the national team, it's difficult to have a lot of trainings because we are always training. So it's nice to enjoy it sometimes.
Yeah, I thought you would say that one because I remember it looked really cool.
Oh yeah, and we had the score tent,
Yeah,
so we
that's
could start there enjoying. Yeah, it was really fun.
okay. I've got the same question for you. I've got a couple of more interviews coming up. One of them is with Katie Mullen from the Irish captain. I was wondering, you surely met a couple of times in your career. You'll meet each other a couple of times more, at least. Um, could you help me out with one question for her, Gigi?
Yes. Well, I have a strange, well, a nice feeling for Ireland because we always, I think, as teams, we grow together. We always play to each other. So, well, I have a question for her, and it's what was the feeling when she realized she was a part of history for Irish hockey when they won Canada and they were qualified for the Olympic Games.
Just writing it down. Perfect. Nice question. I'll make sure to ask her. All right, Gigi. So far, so good. I've got five more questions for you. Quick questions to end up the interview. So for this one, don't think too long. Just answer as fast as you can. Are you ready? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. First one. On a scale from 0 to 10, how stressed are you to play for your country on a major tournament?
8.
If you would reach the final of the European tournament this summer, who would you hope to play against in that final?
Mm, the Netherlands.
Best player you ever played with?
Mm, Charo Luchetti.
If you can pick any player from another country as a striker for the Spanish team, who would you pick?
Uh, mm, Frederica Magla.
Okay. It's let's pretend it's Olympic final. It's shootouts. It's 5-5 in the shootouts after a long set of shootouts. If you score this one, you win gold. Who would you pick from your team to take it?
Uf, Begoña García.
Okay. Thank you for the interview, Gigi.
I was sweating.